Shalom, y'all. Shalom. It's your brother Hawah. If y'all can tell, I sound really chipper. My son is home. Y'all hear me? He home. So that just show you right there. When we come together as a nation and join as one on one accord, he listens. See that? If you can't say that he didn't listen, then something wrong with you. Right there, he listened. There's no reason for my child to be home already. He home. Think about that. He home. He in Plymouth meeting right now. I just talked to him. He said they left yesterday morning. See that? All praises to the Most High, because you know who did it. And I want to thank all y'all for y'all prayers and all of us praying on one accord and asking the Father to do something, and he did it. So now you ask for more things. You ask for him to ramp this up so these people can get dealt with, like, because I'm sick of them. I am so sick of these people. They irritate my soul. They bring you, they put you in dark places. You know, even when you hear them with the mess they say out their mouth, they always put you in a dark place, you know, mentally. And I'm tired of being like upset and mad, and you know, I'm just tired. And it's funny, right? Because one of my boys, he was going through something with his lady, right? And the sad part about this is, and I said something to him, listen, I don't have a problem with a man watching his kids, because I did it. I don't have a problem with a man having his kids, because I did it. I do got a problem is when a man always got his kids, and when he's trying to go do work or go to work, your partner don't want to get him. But then she's complaining that he's not bringing no income in. He can't bring in income if he's a babysitter. So he was playing mommy and daddy, and she was sitting there playing, doing, I guess she worked from a phone or something. But irregardless, they don't give you the right to lay around while he do everything. And so now on the financial side, stuff ain't going her way. So he just started leaving them, and he started actually taking them to his mom's house so he can go to work. So she's not doing nothing. And he said he came home, got his kids from his mom, came home, did what he had to do. And he said he went to lay down, and he said she came in the room, told him to get up because she something wrong, she got to lay down. And he was like, was it like one of the kids' beds, because the kids, I guess, were in her room. I told him, I said, you gotta have some structure in your house, man. There's no type of structure in there, because your kids shouldn't be all piled up in your bed. So he said, so where I supposed to lay? She talking about, well, lay on the floor. Like, just the blatant disrespect. It's just like, come on, man. So then he say something to her. He told her, well, I'm gonna go downstairs. And she said, well, I wish you just leave. That's what she said. That's what she said. She said to him, I wish you just get the message and leave, right? Okay. So he left. He packed his stuff and left. And what did she do? She's texting, calling with all these obscene messages, saying all this crazy stuff to him. You ain't no man, you this. Listen, I'm going to say this one time, man. And this for any man that's going through this, because I went through it. You ain't got to put up with that bull crap. You ain't got to put up with it. Ain't nothing in no law that says that you got to deal with a woman that act like that. You do not have to deal with that. If y'all are in the same home and you are pretty much, I guess, under her, I don't know how it go. and your name ain't on no bills, you might as well go ahead and step off. Because if that's what's gonna happen, she's gonna tell you get out, because she has the control. And that's just for the ones that act like that. Not all women act like that. Like, my sister is a pain in the you know what, but she never took her husband to court for child support. And even when, you know, even when they weren't together, she never did that. And she don't say get out. She don't do that. She may drive you crazy, but she don't, you know, she don't do all that stuff. Even when he says, I'm leaving, she's like, okay. And that's all she said. She don't beg you to stay or nothing like that, but she says, okay. So, you know, he said texting all day, calling these names today. So I told him, block a number. Like, block a number. Why are you even sitting there reading that mess? I said, all it's going to do is make you mad. I'm like, man, listen, don't nobody got time for that. I said, and the thing is that a lot of females understand when men hit that 35, 36 mark, all the playing is over. We done with the games. We ain't got time for it no more. Especially when we in our 40s. Like, I don't even want to hear that mess. Don't call me with that dumbness. I don't want to hear it, because I'm gonna hang up on you. I don't want to. I don't have the strength to argue with you. I'm not explaining myself to you. As far as what I'm doing, you should be worried about what I was doing when I was there. If I'm not there, don't worry about what I'm doing now, because you didn't care the first time. So, you know, it's just sad that our people is just like all jacked up. I mean, it is. We all jacked up. You know, and but he been going through this with this girl for years, and I've been told him, I said, man, listen, you better than me, because I'm not sitting there taking nothing from nobody. I'm going to tell you, stop. I'm going to tell you to stop. I'm going to explain to you what you're doing. I do that. I will tell you. And you keep talking crazy to me and disrespecting me, you're going to be there by yourself. I ain't got time for it. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. I'm going to tell you exactly what you're doing wrong. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you I'm not your child. My mom is in the ground. I'm going to tell you that. Don't talk to me like that, because I don't talk to you like that. You keep going, you're going to be by yourself. Because I'm not doing that. No. I need, again, it's about having a peace of mind. We go through hell all day. When I walk out the front door, the first thing I'm worrying about is somebody running up, trying to rob me. Or I look like some dude that shot his cousin. I got to deal with all that. Now you gotta deal with this gang mess that they got going on. All these different streets. It ain't even about colors now. It's about a street. Well, it always been about streets here. So now you gotta deal with that. Then I'm driving and I gotta worry about a damn cop. I gotta worry about them trying to kill me. So I deal with a lot. And then I gotta worry about getting work to make sure I can pay bills. And then I gotta come home to what? No, not me. No, I listen. I'll be by myself, and I will practice abstinence or whatever it's called. I will practice it and don't care, because guess what? I will have a peace of mind. Nah, and I'm not gonna lay up with any and every girl, because I don't do that type of stuff. I love my body. I don't want to die. That's something I ain't trying to do early, so I don't do all that. You ain't my wife, I ain't touching you. Straight up. Straight up. But, again, it's sad, man. It's sad, y'all. It's sad. Because what I notice is, I hear a lot of women, oh, they ain't no good men. But what about us? Because I hear a lot of men say the same story I say. I've been saying that they act like we ain't nothing, like we worthless, and we not. You know, it's funny because like today it's like If you ain't giving them a gift or you ain't pulling out some money, you ain't a person. And all the other stuff we do, that's here nor there. You understand, you got a man in your house and you don't have to call a contractor in your home to fix anything. This man is fixing everything on the house. You know how much? That's money. He done saved you tons of money. He cooked you dinner. That means you don't have to, like, what is wrong with y'all? He say nice things like y'all. I mean, y'all don't see what the good parts. Money don't buy everything. Money can get you killed by a psycho like that boy. And I ain't gonna call him a psycho, but he just had too much. He couldn't take it. He cracked under pressure, and I'm gonna guarantee you, he probably never had a man in his life. His dad probably wasn't around. And that's usually what happens with these young guys. They break under pressure because they don't know how to deal with it. That little boy killed his baby mom and then allowed the cops to kill him. Because he started trying to kill some cops or something like that. Started shooting at him. And I heard it on the video, he was like calling people outside to come get his son. But he killed her because she was running around, sleeping around on him and lying to him. Telling them she not doing that, all that. And that's another thing, man. Listen. It's a lot of young people too. It's some older women out there that do that trifling stuff too. You gotta understand, when a man lays down with a woman, he gives some of his essence to that woman. Y'all share an essence. That's a spiritual connection. That's why it says when y'all consummate your marriage, you become one. One body, one flesh. You know what I'm talking about? Or body and flesh, the same thing. One body, one spirit. You become one. So if the woman is running around sleeping with this man and that man and this man, do you not know that you are carrying all these different semen in you? And then there's semen too. And then it's all these different spirits. You see what I'm saying? You got all these attachments to you, and then that's where you allow like a wicked spirit to get in you, because you're defiling yourself. You're defiling yourself. This is why when the Most High told us men, if we divorce our wife and another man goes into her after you divorce her, you cannot marry her no more, because she's defiled. She's not yours. She has another man's spirit connected to her now. That's why. This is why so many men don't want to divorce their wives. It's not that they know it. Like, a lot of us don't. I mean, you can feel it, but a lot of us don't know like what it is. But that's what it is. So he's spiritually connected to her, and you know, and he don't want to let go of that connection. That's what it is. And, you know, I'm sorry to say, but more women divorce than men. Oh, gosh. Every time I turn around, that's what I hear. She wanted a divorce. What's going on? You know, I'm going to say this to all my people right now, y'all. Stop listening to these foreigners, y'all. Stop letting these people they liars. Stop letting these people tell you can divorce your husband. That is not in scripture. You can separate from him, but he has to put you away unless he's doing some craziness. You know, like beating you up and damn near killing you is a different story. You know, that's when you go in front of the elders and stuff. And they'll do it. But stop letting these people tell you could just go down to some courthouse in front of some white man and put your husband away, and it's not justified. Like, you cannot do that. That is against the law. And then when you go run and lay up with another man talking about I'm gonna marry him, now you fornicating and committing adultery. And you know what the judgment for that is, right? It's death. Y'all probably remember this. Remember this happened like 4 years ago? It was in Philly. A lady, she get up every day, she go to work. She had 4 kids. Husband pick her up from somewhere. And one day, he dropping her off to go to work, and some man walked up and shot her in the head. And to this day, they still don't know who this man was, right? He just shot her in the head, right? And, you know, they was like, well, they don't know why. And then they started, like, telling her life. She was a born-again Christian, of course. There's one problem. That Christianity stuff, wickedness. And then it says she had 4 kids by 4 different men. That is the first man that she laid up with was her husband. Everybody else after that, that's not your husband. That's not your husband. Consummation of marriage is what? Sex. So every man you lay with after that man, that's not your husband. You fornicating and committing adultery. You might want to think about that. It's just something to think about. And it goes, you know, you hear the complaint about men cheating and this and that. The problem is this. If you have a man that loves the Creator, right? He's not going to cheat because he wants to keep the Most High's laws. That's number one. Number two, if you're keeping the Creator's laws, your husband ain't thinking, he's happy. Because that is a spiritual union. That's you and him and the Most High together. Nothing's going to go wrong in that household. But if you got a woman that's over here doing whatever, breaking laws, eating pork, all that stuff, or you have a man over here eating pork, all that stuff, somewhere and wickedness is going to sneak, it's going to creep in and do what it got to do. And the reason why, number one, if you eating defiled food, you are opening yourself up to sin. You know this. Come on. All of us got common sense. So, that's all I got to say. I just wanted to let y'all know that I was home. And my son is home. And I just wanted to tell y'all that, about what my boy, what he going through, and it's just crazy, just the stuff I've been seeing. And again, I'm still waiting on these books to come. It seems like the mail really slowed down because everything taking forever. I've been waiting a month for a set of RCA jacks. So tell me about that one. All right, y'all. It's time to chill, man. Like, come together as a people. This is just getting ridiculous. Shalom.